Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Trolley bag. So many things going on. I need my passport. I've got my passport. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm coming to Berlin. Everything is booked. I booked the concert, I booked the hotel, I booked the flight.
Wait, are you on my flight?
Yeah, I'm on your flight. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki Vontae. If you've been here before, hey friend, and if you haven't, hey, what's up, hello? See you pretty soon as you came through the door. So if you don't know, you know I'm traveling 12 countries, 12 months. We are on at the end of month 3, meaning that I leave Albania, which has been absolutely incredible, and we'll do a wrap up of that in a bit. But I leave Albania on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I just bought a ticket to leave Albania Thursday and come back on Saturday at like midnight, which is like a 24-hour trip to go to Berlin, Germany. Never have been. If you know me, you know I love a good Afrobeat. I love a good on my piano moment. Okay, I love it. And Ashake, I have been wanting to see him for so long. We booked the tickets, girl. We're going. So I have to pack up and make sure I'm ready to leave Albania. I'm not gonna do that with y'all because y'all are a little distracting. Not gonna hold y'all, a little distracting, but I'm so geeked, bro. Really with the hey. We gotta move fast. Pronto. I know y'all like, why are you in bed, girl? What's going on? Listen, I tried to start filming this video on the floor, like real profesh. Baby, no, I felt stiff and uncomfortable. So, which is funny because that's what we're talking about today. But yeah, I just needed to get in the bed and get into a position where I was comfortable because y'all are like my friends. And I was like, why am I talking to them like I'm in an audience full of people? Like y'all are an audience, but we're here. We're locked in. You feel me? What's tea is that I'm in a new country from the last time y'all saw me, which means I am on month 5 and currently y'all are catching up to me, which y'all are on month 4, but we are trying to catch y'all up to speed. We got 2 videos this week. We're gonna keep rolling them out because I want y'all to be up to speed. Like I want y'all to know where I'm at. It was funny because last time we had a sit down video, we talked about what it means to do things solo and how good it is for your mental health and all of that. And I asked y'all to give me some advice on like what I should do solo and giving the girls in the comments advice on what they should do solo. Y'all gave some real good advice, but a lot of y'all were talking about going to a concert by yourself. A lot of y'all did that, and I was like, the people are reading my mind because that's what I did in this video. I booked a ticket to a country, which means that like instead of 12 countries, it's 13 countries now. And I booked a ticket to another country to go and see Ashake, which is like one of my favorite artists. Y'all know I love Afrobeats. Y'all know I love amapiano. So I was just really excited and eager to go and see him. And I booked the ticket, went to go and do it, booked my hotel. I put on my big girl pants and we got it done. We got to it, friend, okay? I actually just woke up. Like there's probably crust in my eye. I did brush my teeth. I washed my face and everything like that. But I was really influenced to have a conversation that relates to like doing something uncomfortable. I like woke up with that on my mind and I wanted to talk through that with y'all because I feel like I've done a lot of things that have gotten me out of my comfort zone in this year alone, but I often do things that get me out of my comfort zone, and as easy as I can say that I do those things often and I do them all the time. I love to quit a job. Y'all know I say I love to quit a job. As much as I say that I do it all the time, it is not easy. I am not doing all of this with the biggest cheese on my face. Like I am struggling a lot of the times when I make big decisions where I don't know what my next move is going to be. Ain't no walking space in this hotel, child. It's a little small up in here. Me being on this 12-month journey, I have no idea what's happening after I get done with this. Like I have no idea where I'm going to live. I have no idea if I'm going to find a job. I have no idea if content creating is going to pop up. Like I have no idea. And I wanted to talk about what it means to step outside of your comfort zone and saying yes to the unknown and being able to embrace those moments so that you can grow. Because a lot of times when I did go into those moments of being uncomfortable, quitting a job, starting a new job, leaving a friend behind, hello, just a lot of things that might make me feel uncomfortable, might feel like a big change, a big transition for me in my life, has created so many opportunities for growth in my life. But like I said, it's not easy. Being uncomfortable is not an easy thing to do. And sometimes you feel like you're walking in a blind. Like I legitimately right now, at this very moment, every day that I wake up, I'm like trying so hard not to focus on the end. Y'all remember in the first couple of months, like I was spazzing out. I was very anxious all the time. Like I'm on month 1 thinking about what happens in month 12 or month 13. Like why can't I just enjoy the moment? Like why can't I just be in this? And it's really hard to actually sit in these uncomfortable moments unaware or unsure of what happens next. But the truth is as a believer of God and a believer of Christ, and I don't know if you believe in the same thing or if you just believe in yourself at the end of the day, you know that stepping out on faith, leaning into the moments where you are uncomfortable, leaning into the moments where it is the unknown, you are unsure, it's a big ass like question mark. These are the moments where you can embrace change and get closer to where you are meant to be in your life. I definitely believe that there are certain assignments, certain things, certain opportunities that we are all meant to experience individually. And how do we get to that destination? And is it by being comfortable all the time? Is it by being cozy comfortable all the time? I don't think so. I definitely want to use this as an opportunity to help somebody that might be considering doing something, because I remember when I was interested in doing a 12-month journey, it took me a long time to come up and make this decision. And I was watching videos like this to get inspired. So that's what the whole purpose of this video is, just to get inspired, friend. Tip number 1 is embracing the yes moments, even when they feel really big. So I feel like I always hear people say yes, say yes. When people ask you to go out, say yes. When people say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. I have stamped this as my year of yes. But a lot of times we look at yeses as like these little teeny tiny things, like come to dinner with me, or come get a drink with me, or come to this birthday party, or say hey to this girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like these little teeny tiny moments. Sometimes these yes moments are really big and, again, uncomfortable. So when I was leaving New York City out and packing up my life and setting out for my 12-month journey, wasn't a cozy experience. I mean, I documented the whole thing for y'all, and you can see some of my old videos on my page. It wasn't a cozy experience. I was crying a lot. Okay? I kept asking myself, am I making the right decision? Hell, even right now, I ask myself, did I make the right decision? I'm actually pretty sure that I made the right decision right now. But the first few months, I was like, did I make this right decision? Am I going the right way? Like, I'm so uncertain and unsure, especially considering the fact that, like, in New York, I was so cozy comfortable. I had a very stable life. I had a very stable job. I had stable friends. You know, I was making consistent income. I was doing things that I love, like doing this. And my camera does not want me to be great. As much as I hate the quality on this, I really have to get this video done, because I cannot. It's gonna drive me crazy. But anyways, I had left the moment, like my most comfortable, cozy position. I was living in a very nice apartment. I had a very nice group of friends. I had a routine. You know, I was good. Like I could love everything about what was going on in my life at that time. But I knew that I was not fulfilled in my life. I knew that there was something bigger, greater, and more that I wanted to do in my life. I knew that there was something bigger, greater, and more that God wanted me to do in my life. I felt like if I didn't take a step, like a big step out on faith, that I wouldn't be able to get to the destination that's intended for me in my life. And again, I'm not sure where any of these roads will lead to, but a lot of it is like trusting that things will work out. Even if you don't get to this big, massive, incredible, like wonderful destination where you're like a millionaire and like all of these things, you have to trust that at the end of the day, things will work out. For my Bible verse girlies, it says in the Bible, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So we can't see what's going to happen at the end of the journey. We can't see what's going to happen after we make this big, huge decision. We can't see the end even if we're in the middle of the journey. We have to have faith in the things that we can't even see. When a yes moment does come up, not being afraid to grab it, not being afraid to make the decisions, whether it's the dream that you've been holding on to of like starting a business, or, you know, the job that you feel like you need to let go of. Maybe it's the relationship that you were afraid to pursue or let go of. Or maybe it's just you wanting to do something like me, like travel to 12 countries over the next 12 months. Like, these are all big decisions, and not being afraid. Like, if you feel it in your spirit and you feel pulled and called to do that thing, not being afraid to do that thing. Because even with this journey, the one thing that I ended up telling myself when I decided to do this was, it's just a year, bro. It's just a year. Like, a year is going to pass anyways. A year is also not that long. Like, it sounds like a long time, but it's really, like, no tea, no shade, it's really not that long, friend. Like, it's not that long. If you feel pulled or called to do something, there might be a reason for that. And should you take that leap of faith to get it done? That's a question for you, girl. The next thing is finding joy in your journey, even when it's solo. So we've already talked about that, so the whole solo adventure thing. And I wanted to talk about the concert that I went to, which y'all see on the screen, or y'all have seen in a couple of footages before. I did that completely solo. Like, me booking that, to get on a plane, to leave one country to go to the next, to book my hotel, to go to the concert. Like, I got to the concert. I know I'm talking about God, but I'm gonna be real with you. I got to the concert and I was like, what? I'm here by myself. Like, let me go get a drink. Let me loosen up just a little bit, because what is going on? And I'm in a country where I do not speak the language. Like, everybody around me, nobody was speaking English. Literally nobody. I had no idea what nobody around me was speaking. The artist that I went to go see, Ashake, he is an Afrobeats artist. A lot of his languages and his songs are not English. So I'm in a very uncomfortable position, and this is all very new for me. When I was standing around in the crowd, it started to click for me that I realized that I didn't need anybody else's approval to do this. I didn't need anybody else's approval to have joy in this moment. It just felt really good to embrace this, even when I was solo. Like I said, we've already tackled this and understood that even though these solo moments might feel uncomfortable, once you get out of your head, you can have the time of your life. Like, hello. And also make friends while you're there, because the girls next to me while I was at this concert, girl, we was having a good time together. You are able to connect with people, connect with new people in these experiences. You're able to connect with yourself in these experiences. Hell, you're just able to have a good time, okay? You are My next tip is tea. I said, I know they gonna love this, so I'm gonna just add this in here, even though it might not have that much to do with what we talking about. But saying yes to new people can also be a part of your journey. I know I have to tell myself that, because y'all know I hate a date. I went on a date when I was in Germany. And what's funny is, this was not a person that I would talk to ever. And I feel like every video that I edit, I say that about every guy. I have to stop, y'all. I went on a date in Germany. Like, I wasn't expecting to do that, because I was only in Germany for 24 hours. Hello? I was only there for 24 hours. I was not expecting to meet anybody. Y'all know I don't do the dating sites. I literally cannot swipe to save my life. Like, I just feel, I just cannot do it. But he was totally different than, like, anybody that I would ever talk to. We come from totally different backgrounds. He doesn't speak that much English. And I went into it like, I don't want to do this. First of all, y'all, no tea, no shade. We had the longest date that I've ever had in my entire life. This man came to pick me up from my hotel. He took me on a tour of Berlin. We went to go see the wall. We went to go see that little Holocaust situation. We went to go see a lot of different things. Like, we did all the touristy things, and then we ended up going out to eat. I got a car to go to the airport. I wasn't expecting to be with him all day long. Like, I was literally texting Claire. Y'all know Claire, the girl that I'm traveling with. I was texting her like, I am him so bored. Like, it was really stiff in the first half, and then I just let my guard down, and I was like, he's just a person. Like, just enjoy it. Like, whatever. Learning about him, his perspective, his experience, like how he ended up in Germany, because y'all know he was black. Hello. You know me, you know me. Y'all know he was African. Come on now. If you know me, you know. But yeah, just like hearing his perspectives, hearing his like life story. Like, I was talking to him like I was his therapist, like his whole therapist. I convinced him to start going to therapy, girl. Like, and I walked away from that like, I just encountered like such a beauty. Like, he just felt like such, like, although I would never talk to him for real, and we check in every once in a while, I felt like I connected with a beautiful soul, like a beautiful spirit. Like, I felt like I really got to understand somebody else's journey and experience in life that, you know, I wouldn't have understood if I didn't come on this trip, if I didn't do the 12-month journey. Like, some of the things that he even said to me like changed my perspective on a lot of different things. And so, you know, it's a part of like what this whole 12-month journey is about anyways. Like, I know I'm traveling with a travel group, which makes a lot of things a lot more helpful for me, but some of the things that I'm trying to do as well outside of that is to continue to be uncomfortable, because you can easily make yourself comfortable with a travel group, being with people that are like, you know, you're with all the time. You build these relationships with, like, you build in community with this travel group. But like, can you get a little bit more uncomfortable? Can you connect with people that live in these countries that you're in and build friendships and all of that? So I feel like I did a really great job at that in Portugal. Y'all know I had a good time with my girl Erica, and I was able to connect with her boyfriend, another boy, like, you know. But these are all people that I will never ever forget, and like made my trip worthwhile. And even though I was in Germany for 24 hours, and even though I was not necessarily interested in him on a romantic level, I do feel like he kind of made my trip. Like, I really enjoyed myself with him. You don't have to shut out something that doesn't feel like it's your type, or doesn't feel like it's your vibe, it doesn't feel like you will be friends with this person, it doesn't feel like you will be, like, you're creating these like expectations that you have of all of these individuals that you have no idea who they are. You have no idea what their life story is. You have no idea how they can affect or impact your own life or your experiences. And we know that God places people on your path to bring you closer to who you're meant to be. If you just take a moment to like listen to other people's story, to take a moment to connect with people in a new way, and embrace these connections a little bit differently than what you're used to doing, because we get really comfortable with our home base. But I do the same thing at home. Like, we get really comfortable with our own main friend group. Like me, when I'm in Detroit, like, I only talk to my family. That's it. We're not letting nobody else in. I'm not interested in talking about nobody else. No, girl. You can be uncomfortable, and you can make, even, I know people say that it's hard to make friends as an adult and like all of that. It's up to you to get yourself out of that comfort space and create and form new connections and get to know new people that could have a huge impact on your journey and have a huge impact on your experience within that journey. My last step is how you can redefine success and trust in your bigger purpose. So when I left my job in New York City, it was a big leap. And I can't tell y'all how many times I told people that I was going to do this, and they thought that I was out of my mind. They thought that I was nuts. They thought that I was crazy. A lot of people still think that I'm crazy. Like, what are you doing? What's going on? Why are you doing? My spirit was hungry for something real, something beyond like the day-to-day grind. Like, the 9-to-5 culture was killing me, friend. And it kills us all. But you don't have to stay put in that situation. I needed to reconnect with what matters. I needed to reconnect with my relationship with God. I needed to reconnect with my relationship with self. I need to learn how to operate within community. And let me tell you, when you trust that there's a greater purpose in store for you, eventually you'll stop worrying about what other people think, because you know that there is something bigger and better for you that they'll be like awing at. Like, the friends that I had that were like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I don't want you to do this. I don't trust you to do this. These are the same friends that are like up under my comments, like, I'm so proud of you. This is so dope. You got me considering doing this. Like, you cannot listen to everybody's opinion on what's going on in your life. The real success is about living in alignment with who I am meant to be, with what I am called to do, with where I feel like my spirit is leading me, like what direction I'm meant to be in. And I guess my biggest takeaway for this is like, you have to ask yourself, what are you really here for? connecting with God and saying, like, what do you feel like you're really here for? What is something that you are interested in achieving in life? Because it's really easy to get caught up in someone else's idea of what success looks like, what success means to your parents, what success means to your friends, what success means to what society tells us what success looks like. But what does success actually look like to you? What does a fulfilling life look like actually to you? What is the goal, the biggest dream, the biggest thing that you want to accomplish, the biggest thing? And how do you get there? And you also have to remember that the path may be different than what you may have set out for you currently right now in this moment. The path is absolutely going to be different than what your friends are doing. The path is absolutely going to be different than what your family expects you to do. But as long as you stay guided on the path that is meant for you, things will unfold exactly the way that they are supposed to. And back to when we're talking about faith, faith is trust. It's trust. It's believing wholeheartedly. Every step that you take out of your comfort zone, no matter how small, builds your strength and it builds your faith. And you don't have to have it all figured out, bookie. You ain't got to have all the answers to everything before you do something. When you put your trust in something that's bigger than yourself, you realize that the path will reveal itself exactly when you need it. So overall, y'all, I just want to remind you, like, don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is not going to feel like the easiest feeling in the world. The unknown is a very scary place. Like, I would be lying to y'all if I said that I wasn't constantly, like, I'm in my bed right now and thinking about what the end of this journey is going to look like for me is constantly on my mind. It is something that I'm constantly thinking about. I'm gonna take y'all the words from your mouth in this situation. What I find that a lot of y'all say is, if you spend so much time focusing on the end, you won't be able to enjoy the present. So you spending so much time focusing on what's going to happen when I'm in this uncomfortable position, this change that I need to make in my life, what's going to happen at the end of that, instead of enjoying the process of what's happening within that moment. If I spend so much time focusing on month 12, month 13, month 14, what happens after I'm done with this, I won't be able to enjoy what's actually happened right now. I won't be able to fully see what it is that God wants for me, because I'm so anxious and I'm fearing so much about what's next in my life. Instead of having faith and trusting and doing the work that I need to do, because faith without works is dead, but doing the work that I need to do and trusting that at the end of the day, things are going to work out. At the end of the day gonna end. You know what I mean? It's a word in there, Glorilla, somewhere. It's a word in there, because the day will end. Like, the time will pass. You will get to your destination. But if you spend so much time hyper-focused on if it's going to work out or if it's not going to work out, and afraid to get yourself in those uncomfortable moments, you'll never be able to experience the growth that you really, really, really can have. Because when you step out on faith, you're allowing yourself to step into a place of growth. You're allowing yourself to be the person that you are meant to be, to see the things that you are meant to see, to experience the moments that you are meant to experience. And you're allowing yourself to grow and to fully live and to fully, like, exist in this world at, like, in the best way possible. So I hope that this encouraged you in some way. I know that there are a lot of decisions that can be made in this world of, like, do I do this or do I not do this? But if you feel really called, like I said, if you feel really called and pulled to do something, and you feel like you can't understand why you're feeling really called to do something, pray about it, meditate about it, think about it, write down about it. But don't be afraid to make a decision, even if it feels uncomfortable. And that is about it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I will see y'all in a couple days. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all down. And if you know me, you know this ain't uncomfortable for us. And I ain't gonna make it uncomfortable, but complete the heart for me, Pookie. Yeah, complete it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all. And thank y'all. I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Remember when we were in Portugal, and remember my community leader there, Viv, the girl I was hanging out with the last couple of days, she just sent me a video, y'all. I'm about to, hold on. Look, let me show you, let me show you.
Hi, Nikki. I am one of her followers. I don't comment because I tell you I'm taking challenge. Okay? But I love her videos. And yes, I'm here because of her. Okay? Solely because of her. What? Yeah.
Y'all, while I'm like, where am I crying over that video? What the heck? I didn't even get her name. Wait, you don't know who you are because you said you watch my YouTube. Hi, hey girl. What? Oh my God, it just has me emotional because it's like, I think it's hard. It's been hard for me to accept that I like what I am doing here, and you guys know that I quit my job and being the content creator and, you know, really believing in the impact that I'm making online, and it feels false sometimes. Like it feels like La La Land because all of this is like virtual. Like I never get to see y'all in person. I never get to see what y'all look like. There are a lot of people that watch and don't comment, and like the girls that comment, like I know y'all. Like it'd be like in my mind in my mind I really be feeling like it's just us, me, and the people that comment all the time. I'd be like it's just like 10 people, it's just like 20 people that follow me, you know. Because y'all always say something, but you forget about the people like me, because I don't be commenting up on the people's videos and stuff like that, like that often, unless it like really moves me. But maybe I should start, because it's I don't know, it's just weird to like hear that somebody who watches all of my stuff but never comments is on an entire trip in Portugal with the company that I travel with because of me. That is insane. I don't know. And also hearing how she talked about me, it uplifted me so much, y'all. I am so I don't know. I also guess I've been thinking like, was all of this worth quitting my job for? And like how much value I actually bring, and is it worth it? Obviously I'm always comparing this to my career job or whatever, and if I end up back in it, I end up back in it. But since I'm in the moment, why not just, I don't know. I've told y'all I get imposter syndrome a lot, but little moments like that and little moments like reading some comments and reading DMs like really help me. But I also need to know that for myself as well. Like you're really on a trip, like you really paid your money to go somewhere because you saw my experience. Like she's open, she's honest, she's like, she stands at that last part. She stands in who she is. That's what I'm trying to do. It's so crazy, y'all, because that's like what I'm trying to do. I don't think that I do it, and just think that like people see me in that way is, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So beautiful. Lord, that has me like a little bit of a baby. I did just wake up though. Meanwhile, I'm like in this new place and I'm looking at their books and seeing a bunch of books on how the earth is flat. Wow. That just told me to go harder, baby. Because I stopped posting. When y'all stop seeing from me, it's usually I'm just like in my head. And I'm like asking myself, why do people care? Why do people care about this? Why do people care about that? I overthink, okay? We already know that about me. It ain't nothing new.